What unspoken rule of girl code do all women follow? I was walking home from my shift at the diner around 11:30 on a Thursday night when I spotted her. This girl in heels and a tight red dress, walking way too fast down the sidewalk, constantly looking over her shoulder. I didn't know her from anywhere, but something about her body language screamed trouble. Her face was tight with fear, eyes darting around, scanning everything behind her. She had her phone in one hand, gripping it like a lifeline, but she wasn't calling anyone, just clutching it there, probably too scared to stop and dial. I made a split-second decision and crossed the street casually, picking up my pace to catch up with her. When I got close enough, I called out loudly, "Hey Emma, there you are! I've been looking for you everywhere!" The girl stopped dead, blinking at me with confusion for about 2 seconds. Then something clicked in her eyes, and I could see the relief wash over her face. She got it instantly. "Oh my god, Nicole," she replied, falling into step beside me. "Sorry I'm late, I got held up at that place on 5th Street. We walked together for 3 blocks while she whispered what was happening. Some creep from the bar had been bothering her all night, cornering her inside and asking if she needed a ride home. She'd said no at least a dozen times, but he kept pushing. When she finally left, she noticed him following her outside. Sure enough, I spotted a black sedan creeping along the opposite side of the street. The guy was barely going 10 miles per hour, just slowly rolling along, keeping pace with us. My stomach turned when I realized how long he'd probably been following her. When we turned down my street, the car suddenly sped up and stopped about half a block ahead of us. I could see the driver's silhouette just sitting there, waiting. Without thinking, I pulled out my phone and started waving enthusiastically at a random house with lights on. "Hey David!" I shouted toward the porch, like I was greeting someone I knew. "We'll be right there!" The car sat there for another few seconds, engine running. Then it peeled away fast, tires screeching a little as it disappeared around the corner. The girl completely broke down crying right there on the sidewalk. "I didn't know what to do," she kept saying through her tears. "He wouldn't leave me alone and I thought maybe I was being paranoid, but then he followed me outside and I just knew something was wrong." I brought her up to my apartment, gave her some water, and called her an Uber from my own app. I waited with her until it arrived, making sure the license plate matched exactly. She thanked me probably 20 times before getting in the car. We never exchanged real names or numbers, never saw each other again. 3 days later, I got a knock on my door. It was Detective Walsh from the local precinct. He said they'd arrested a man for harassment and assault charges after another incident. When they searched his car, they found rope, duct tape, and a taser.